confront Claire right away. I waited. That's important. Because whatever she was doing, it required patience. She had started avoiding reflective surfaces. Not obviously. She just positioned herself carefully, sat where windows were behind her, turned away from mirrors without thinking about it. Once I noticed that, I couldn't stop noticing it. The night it finally broke happened by accident. We were alone in the building, finishing late. The lights dimmed automatically, leaving just enough glow to catch reflections in the glass cabinet along the wall. Claire was talking about something ordinary, schedules, names, continuity. She laughed, half a second after I did, and then, without planning to, I said it, her old name, the one she hadn't used since childhood, the name no one remembered anymore. The moment it left my mouth, something changed, not emotionally, physically. Claire froze. Her smile didn't fade. It stuck, too wide, too still. Her eyes didn't blink, and that's when I saw it, in the glass beside us. Her reflection didn't stop when she did. It kept smiling, for a heartbeat longer, just long enough to notice. Claire's hand rose to her throat, slowly, 2 fingers, pressing harder than I'd ever seen. Her breathing turned shallow, uneven, like something inside her was struggling to stay aligned. When she spoke, her voice came out wrong, not distorted, layered, like 2 attempts at the same sound trying to occupy one mouth. She said very quietly, "That name doesn't belong to anyone anymore." I asked her what she meant. She didn't answer me. She was watching the reflection. The reflection finally stopped smiling. Claire did not. Her expression shifted. Not anger, not fear. Something colder. Something pleased. She leaned closer, eyes wide in a way that felt deliberate, and she said, "Do you know why there are more of us now?" I didn't respond. She tilted her head. Her reflection did not. She continued anyway. "Because people are easier to wear when they're tired." That's when I understood. They aren't multiplying because they want the world. They're multiplying because the world is thinning. People forget themselves faster now. They repeat routines without thinking. They answer before they feel. That makes them light, and light things are easy to step into. Claire finally looked away from the glass. Her reflection stayed behind, watching me. Claire said, "We don't take people who fight us." Her voice softened. "We take people who let themselves blur." She dropped her hand from her throat for just a moment. One moment, her face didn't settle back into place. It slid, like something adjusting skin that no longer fit. Then she was Claire again. The next morning someone else was gone. A week later, another. The ones who returned were always calmer, smoother, and they never stood near mirrors for long. Now, sometimes, when I pass reflective glass, I notice a delay, not in my body, in the version of me that looks back, and I finally understand the end game. They don't need to replace everyone. They just need enough people to stop being solid, enough people who don't correct what feels wrong, enough people who keep going, even when something doesn't line up, because once the world stops pushing back, it becomes very easy to step inside.